Yo guys, I just wanted to show off some tips with the traders. Well, just some advice. I mean, I used to play EFT a lot. Like I've had it since alpha. I quit here and there, crash issues, long queue times way back, but a lot of that's fixed. Desync is still sort of shitty, but that'll get fixed. But I just wanted to show you what I've learned. The beta's been out for a little while now, like a month and a half. Month to 2 months. I sort of haven't played till this past week, so what you see is what I've done within 6 to 7 days. Sorry about the motorcycle, that shit's annoying, I know. But they added the missions and whatnot, right? And this could all be subject to change, but if it doesn't, this is the meta I'm gonna run. I didn't know there would be negative rep if you do certain missions, so that came into play as to why I'm doing this. But basically, I leveled Peacekeeper and Skier to max. I don't give two flying shits about the therapist or prapor. Now, I'll explain some more things on that later. But let me explain to you the advantages of this. Obviously, you got to do their missions, yada yada. I power leveled Peacekeeper by, spending rubles and selling him guns. And then at level 3... you can get the M4s, and then I just bought M4s and kitted them out, and that pretty much funded him up to max, which then you can buy your grizzlies and whatnot, right? Now I'll explain to you why this is so good, the bonuses of this. For Peacekeeper, obviously you get the M4, which is my favorite gun, in comparison to the AK. I'd take the M4. This is all loading. I just loaded the game up. But you also have your Pacas, right? You have your grizzlies, which that's when you get him to 4. Now, keep in mind, you got to be level 29 to get him to max. So when you have him to king here, he'll sell you the grizzlies, which that's awesome too. So you got your meds. Obviously, he sells IFAKs. There your meds are. He sells headphones. He sells MVGs. He sells the M4, MPX, and the MP5, right? Which they're all better than the PP. The PP is a cheaper alternative. It's good, don't get me wrong, but I prefer those two over that. Yeah, they're a bit pricey though. They're more expensive than the M4, which blows my mind. I love the M4. But you have all that. You have your attachments. Mainly your attachments. Whatever you can't get attachment-wise, you can get from Skier. And I'll show that off. So, yeah. And then you also can buy a full kit AK-74N, which prapor, I think you can still get prapor to 2 and buy the bigger AKs, which then you have everything you freaking need. Like, I don't see any other reason to level prapor therapist. That's the only reason why I get prapor to 2 or 3. If there's a negative hit to Skier, I won't level him any further, but I think you can get the full-size AKs off of him. But you have to trade in for these, which, yeah, gold chains can be a pain to get, right? But anyways, let's move on here. You have your attachments and what you can't get off of him. You have your 60-round mags, too, for your M4s. But let's go to Skier. I love Skier. Such a freaking boss, right? You have your top tier vests, which I don't use them, but they're there in case you need them. You can trade in gold chains for the Ford armor, which, they're pretty freaking rare from what I've noticed. But you have Pacas, so you have Pacas on both, so if one's out, you can buy off the other. And they're only 16k, right? Now, when Skier gets to max, he sells Kiver Helmets, alright? This is insane. And they're not that expensive. They're like 27k. So basically, as you can see here, I have 3 fully kitted AKs. M4s, obviously. I got the Valve. You get the Valve from doing the last mission to max him. That's how I got that. I know when I used to play a lot, you could buy the Valves for like 113k rubles, and you could buy Fort. I think you could buy Fort when you had one of them maxed. This is before Peacekeeper, though. But as you can see, you can run unlimited Pacas and helmets, which is super efficient. Unlimited M4s. Obviously, you need some currency. Like as you see here, I only have 85k rubles and 6,000 USD. Well, I store my cash in vests, so that's where all that money is. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have like almost 500,000 rubles. I spent like 600k to power level Peacekeeper, so I'd be over 1 million. But I wanted to rush him, and I'm gonna do it again unless they switch the meta. But yeah, I have about 10 G's in USD too. I know a lot of people have a lot more currency than that now. Like I said, I've only been playing for the past... I got in late this time because they announced the team spawning, and I was all about that. And it brought me back again. And I didn't realize the traders were this efficient, but it's awesome. I love it. Skier also sells the drum mag for the pistol, the drum mag for the AK. So basically you have access to everything you freaking need. He also has 8-round shotty tubes, dude, which are awesome for the auto shotties here. All these have 8-rounders in them. I think you get them at tier 3, not max, which is nice too. Back when I played, you could buy them right off the bat, which was sort of OP, so they nerfed it, so you have to level the trader up. But yeah, I love that too. But yeah, keep in mind you have to be level 29 to get these guys to tier, I think, to max or tier 3. So that'll come into play after a wipe too. You gotta level up, obviously. And Skier also sells tri-zips. Hey! You shut up now. Sorry, my dog's freaking annoying. But anyways, tri-zips, 21k. More space. You can run them endlessly. Like, I have like 30 freaking scab backpacks here. Because, obviously, he sells them for 4,000 rubles, dude. So you're getting your space, your vests, all your meds you need, M4s, SMGs, all moddable between these two for full mods. Your hybrid sight that just came out. Your paca, which... and you have the option for forts if you can get gold chains. Your freaking 60 round clips, your freaking 8 shell tube shotguns. It's insane. And you can buy the only, and you have SKS silencers too. Bam, 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 bam. SKSs you can run as well, and you get the DVL if you want to snipe. Now, the only issue I'm seeing is I don't remember what tier. Like, when I leveled my skier, it de-leveled my prapor because I didn't realize how they work. But I'm going pure skier and Peacekeeper meta, like, after the wipe. And unless they change the meta, which one thing that would fuck things up, guys, is if when they add missions for Peacekeeper, if Skier and Peacekeeper negative each other, that could cause issues. That could switch the meta. Then you got to pick and choose, right? But if they don't, these two are boss hosses. You might not like, managing USD. It's not bad, dude. You can, between rubles and USD, you just sell to each of them when you need it, and it's just build up a currency pot. Like, I have almost 500,000 rubles and like 11k dollars. I showed you. When you have your money stored in here, the wallet and the 2 vests, it doesn't show up in your overall. So that's why that's low, as I showed you. But you have access to absolutely everything. Now, there's 2 things. If the AK is level 2 prapor, the big AK, you can buy them and then fully mod them through Skier too. It's crazy, like I did here. And that's the only thing I'd like to have, because I like the AKs too. They're fun to mess with. I prefer M4 overall. But, and also I'm pretty sure you can buy the Segas and Sega silencers through Skier. I don't know. I checked and they were sold out. Maybe I'm wrong on that. That might be proper too if you're a big Sega guy. I think that's Skier or Peacekeeper though. But the full AKs, I think, are tier 2, which you can probably get proper to tier 2. Like, I could do these 2 missions here. It doesn't say negative to anybody. Get him to tier 2, and then I'd have access to the full AKs too. Which, that doesn't bother me. I find them. I like M4s more. But that's the one negative. Like, if the full AKs are a higher tier, that could be an issue. Which I think they're tier 2. Don't mark my words, though. And also, they had plans to add higher tier guns to prapor, too. So, when I go my meta, Skier, and Peacekeeper, I'm not going to have access to those newer guns that are going to come out, which that'll suck. But like I said, I'm an M4, MPX, MP5 guy, and I could always find these guns off of bears or however the meta goes, off of whoever goes him. But or maybe if you complete all the tasks, you can max all of them. That's always optimal. But like I said, this is a good thing to rush, because getting these guys to tier 3 is not that hard. And the only thing you won't have at both of them tier 3 are the grizzlies and trizips and some other things. But you can generally get scab backpacks, pacas. Oh, and the Kiver helmet you won't have. That's why skier maxed out so damn good. But I'm rambling on now. I'm going to try to wrap this up. But you have scab backpacks and pacas, and you'll have light meds. The only thing is, you'll find cars and Salewas which will sustain you, but I don't think you can actually buy them off of these guys. That's the only real disadvantage I can see, but you can fund yourself easily with finding IFAKs, Salewas, and cars. It's not hard, you know. And like I said, he sells a fully kitted AK-74N here, but you have to trade for it, which, yeah, 6 gold chains. You probably aren't going to do that. Maybe you trade them for 4, right? Like, you can trade ES lamps for trizips, but it's funny because Skier sells them for 21k anyways. Yeah, that's just a good meta to go. Like I said, it can always change up. That is what it is. Check out Peacekeeper and Skier. That's my groove right now. That's my jam. But yeah, take it easy. If you have any suggestions, you know, put them in the comments. Let me know. But right now, that seems to be the most efficient meta right now. And also, boys, if you're gonna go for Skier, don't get to the last mission and pick one of the other two, because I don't know if maybe they fixed it, but it was negative. It would, like, you get to the last mission and it was very misleading, and you'd go therapist or prapor, because prapor offers fort armor, so a lot of people would go him for the last mission or whatever. I don't know the rest of the missions, but I'm probably not going to do any more since I have the 2 I want maxed. But prapor offers fort armor, so a lot of people were going him, and it was negativing. It was It was putting Skier negative, so it'd knock him down to tier 3. So people were like stuck without being able to buy Kiver helmets. But that's my meta. I'm sure there's a bunch of guides online, but that's what I found out. I can access everything. Never ending helmets, Pacas, M4s, SMGs. You get the gist. Grizzlies, yada, silencers, everything you need. There you go. Later.